Hi, Tom Cole, the coach of Buckeye Cable and BCSN. It's really an honor and privilege to be with a very, very good friend, Mr. Jeff Mielcarek, the outstanding head baseball coach at Central Catholic. The gentleman happens to be the director of the CYO, and oh, by the way, he's helping put together the Northwest Ohio officials dinner and honoring officials tonight. And Jeff, kind of give us an overview of what you expect to accomplish tonight.
This is just a great way to end our season. I mean, we all do the same thing 4, 5, 6 nights a week, go out and run around the court and get yelled at quite a bit. And tonight, in between the girls' state tournament, which just ended, and the boys' state tournament, we come together and celebrate. And tonight we're honoring some really special people who have contributed to the game of basketball, and most especially to us as officials.
Jeff, you know, you're a longtime outstanding official, and we see it every day on BCSN. You know, we do 1,000 events a year. We see it day in and day out at the game sites. Without the officials, you know, we don't have the integrity in the game. We don't have sportsmanship. We don't have an event. And I don't know sometimes if a lot of the people on the periphery of sport understand how difficult the job is, how much training, how much effort, how much prep goes into it. And, you know, talk about that a little bit.
Well, as you said, it's not an easy job, and the best officiated game is the one that everybody walks away from and doesn't know who the 3 officials were, which is what we strive to do. And you're right. I mean, everybody in this room, we have over 250 members in our Northwest Association, and we work awfully hard at getting ready to do the best job we can. Nobody wants to cheat the game. Nobody wants to cheat kids. Nobody wants to cheat coaches. We're trying to do the best we can, and unfortunately, the people that go into the game, they have blinders on, and they're there for one reason, and that's to see their team and their sons or daughters succeed, and that's all we want too. Sometimes it just doesn't come across to the fans that way.
Jeff, can you give us a little rundown of some of the people that you're honoring tonight?
Well, of course, longtime Northern Lakes Commissioner, Mr. Larry Morrison, who's done a great job and a great friend of officials. Mr. Bob Gaver, who was a former official. He's been an announcer, timekeeper, I think janitor, kind of catch-all, and I say that facetiously about janitor, but he does a ton at Rossford High School, and he's a great friend of the officials. And some of the people in our immediate area don't really know, but Nancy Cook has been the scorekeeper at Milan Edison High School for well over 30 years. She told me last year that she was retiring, and I laughed at her, and I said, "You're not retiring." And when I went there this year, she was still there. So we're honoring her. She's been a long-time scorekeeper, and really the referees, that's a big friend of ours who's keeping that book and who's doing it right, and she does an awesome job.
Jeff, doesn't it take you aback a little bit when you see the totality of the effort and the work that your gang of officials put forth every season? It's kind of an inspiring thing.
Well, it is. It's fun, and really, I remember when I first started, and it doesn't seem like that long ago, although it has been, and I just walk through the hall right now, and you see the retired officials who I always looked up to. They were the stars, so to speak, when I was starting, and to me, they're still the stars. They're still the ones when they show up at a game and they're in the stands, or they come in the locker room, or they talk to us after the game. They're the ones I look up to. So it's a great fraternity, and we say it all the time. We've got to be there for each other, because a lot of times in that gym there's not many other people there for us.
Well, Jeff, we're for you, and we want to congratulate you on so many myriads of things that you do in athletics, being a great baseball coach at Central, always caring about the kids, always doing the right things, always promoting academics. The CYO program, we've chatted in the past. BCSN knows it's one of the best CYO programs in the country, and then your work as an official. On behalf of Buckeye Cable and BCSN, Jeff Mielcarek, thanks so much.
Thank you, Tom, and thanks BCSN for everything you do for high school athletics.
It's totally our honor, Jeff. Tom Cole, the coach for BCSN.